Soon to come on Lubbock ISD Today, we watch as our Estacado students receive their Letterman jackets, honoring their accomplishments.
Receiving a Letterman jacket is an honor because that tells me that you have worked hard, you're passing your grades, and then you're also performing well in extracurricular activities. And so students should wear it with pride, and they should feel honored to have received and been awarded a Letterman jacket.
Our medical students cut to it, then stitch it back together at the Sewing Bananas event.
The students are loving it, and we practice on the sponge first in class, and probably 75% of the students said they went home and showed their mom or dad how to do it. I mean, they were bragging on themselves, which is, what you want to hear with kids.
What does this statement mean to you? We found out with our Lubbock High fashion design students.
To me, making a statement is trying to share a message of something that you believe in personally.
Aaliyah Chavez dunks on the competition once more, and our other amazing Monterey athletes partake in an in-school signing.
This and more will be here before you know it, so stay tuned on Lubbock ISD Today. Hello, and welcome to this episode of Lubbock ISD Today. We're so happy to be here this holiday season.
Yep, and we're even happier now that you're back, Sarah.
I know, because of some other activities, it's been a while. But let's get into the wonderful things happening in our district. Estacado High School had their Letterman jacket ceremony, and a lot of people showed up for this event. Let's congratulate these hardworking matadors who got their Lettermans as proof of their accomplishments. The students who received the Letterman jackets are the ones who lettered last year.
So this Letterman jacket ceremony, we had 91 participants receiving a Letterman jacket, and that's one of the biggest ones we've had in the past 14 years. That just tells me that a lot of our kids are involved and they're succeeding in what they're doing in UIL activities. And so as the principal here, that makes me very proud.
They say success isn't given, it's earned. Congrats to those that earned their Letterman jackets.
Yeah, for sure. And over at Pete Regis Aquatic Center, middle school students from across our district had the chance to dive in and learn from the high school swim and divers. As you see here, this hour-long event has students from all over Lubbock ISD. It was a unique experience where our talented high schoolers gave lessons to our middle schoolers. They say any time when a student can teach a student, it's a win. So yesterday was a big win for the swim and dive program.
The community here is amazing. Of course, we see each other every day in practice, but the coaches and the facility and the parents really help bring it all together. It's like a family here every day. We're comfortable with everybody. It's just like having a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. It's awesome.
Another amazing opportunity for our students, and another thing that makes our district one of a kind.
Absolutely. And just as the middle schoolers are preparing for high school, here at the ATC, students are preparing for their futures in a unique way. To learn more about stitches, ATC medical students sewed bananas in place of wounds. These bananas acted as the patient while the students performed the sutures.
I'm actually interested in surgery, so being able to see how this process works and knowing that it's not an actual human that I could be hurting, and being able to just get that experience is really cool, and to see if I would actually want to do that in the future.
As far as I know, I've been here 9 years, and I don't know that it's been done before. So I did some research on it and asked Mrs. Toombs if she would help me, and I did some Pinterest and some YouTube and followed some anatomy and physiology stuff, which is where I got the banana idea, and we just kind of put it together, and the students are loving it.
So when you hear them bragging on themselves what they learned in class, how does that make you feel?
Oh, I'm like so excited today, unbelievable.
They cut to it and stitched it back together. A fun project for sure.
Absolutely. In our partnership with Texas Tech, teacher candidates and elementary students partnered to create a project focused on literacy. The teacher candidates and students work together, and the benefits of the program go both ways.
Entering the teacher ed program, they're working with actual students, which is huge. It's invaluable. I think for the third graders, it's really great because they get one-on-one instruction, and they get to build a relationship with a tech student, which is always fun for them. And so it's just a great partnership that we can all benefit from, and truly the ones who benefit the most are the students.
Sounds like a win for both the future teachers and the students.
Speaking of win-wins, here at Lubbock ISD TV, we had the opportunity to host OL Slayton and teach them about our program. Although students in middle schools across the district had the opportunity to learn more about our program, this was the first time the students could do so at our station. These students did everything for their own podcast, from anchoring to directing.
You know, at first they come over a little bit nervous because they don't know what to expect, especially when they start seeing cameras and things like that. But as soon as we kind of get into it, they have a little bit of fun and they open up. It's funny to see them open up. We have a 45-minute window to really go through these lunch and learns. And to see them when they first walk in, super quiet, to when they leave, they're super excited about it. And we've heard some feedback after we left talking about how much they want to be a part of this program.
We're like doing cameras and talking into the thing. And I liked when we talked to the thing and asked questions. That was my favorite part because I'd never done that. I've never been questioned before.
Hey Sarah, we had some of the OL Slayton school come over and learn all about the inner workings of the audio-visual program. They got taught all about the intricacies.
Yes, and we talked all about core topics as well, and we had a great time doing so.
Absolutely, and hey, still to come on this edition of Lubbock ISD Today, we head over to gameplay with Diego Molinar. We had 4 athletic signees, and with this, that, and more coming up. But first, we have some really exciting news to share from right here at the ATC.
So stick with us as we have more coming up after this skip of a break.
This year we challenged our audio engineers to not be audio muters, but rather audio mixers. But we didn't know how much it was going to change the job.
12% in. Oh, let me take on live.
Yeah. Watch out, we might have the next generation of audio engineers.
So every child, every day in Lubbock ISD means that from the time children start with us in pre-K until the day they graduate from high school, every child has the opportunity to access high-quality programming that will prepare them for their future and so that they can be successful as adults.
Talk about. So we look at the fundamental of livestock animals. So primarily we're looking at beef, pork, and lamb, and poultry as well. But we're able to take full carcasses in and have students understand the mechanics and the anatomy and the muscle and meat biology of what makes those animals what they are.
Welcome to a very merry and special episode of Lubbock ISD Today. At the desk, we have Sarah Rose and Alina Lucero. Sports with Diego Molinar. Weather with Lincoln Oglesby. And Tuned In with Sierra Davila. Now, back to the desk as we keep it jolly and bring you all the news in the area on Lubbock ISD Today.
And with that, we welcome you back to Lubbock ISD Today. We have more to tell you about our district.
Here in Lubbock ISD, we strive to be the standard, and that was clear in the big award that one of our teachers just won.
Recipient of the 2023 ACTE Trade and Industrial Education Teacher of the Year Award goes to Brandon Grace.
Big congrats to Mr. Brandon Grace, as he was in Arizona this week and was named the ACTE National Trade and Industrial Teacher of the Year. Congrats to him. He's so involved in Skills USA and other things. That's a much-deserved award.
Oh, for sure. And over at Lubbock High, schools from around the whole region came to a seminar called the West Texas Directors Workshop. This was the third straight year that the directors came together for this event. In all, there were over 60 schools that registered to come to Lubbock High, just to trade ideas, network, communicate, and learn from schools that have succeeded in 1ACT and UIL, just like Lubbock High.
It's just a really nice way for me to be able to give back to the community that gave back to me when I first started teaching. So many of these people sitting in this auditorium are my mentors, so to be able to put this together and this programming together has been a really cool experience.
Really cool learning opportunity happening on our campuses.
Right, and sticking at Lubbock High, they have an elite fashion class.
They say a classic never goes out of style, but what about making a statement?
Daniel Ball is about to share what making a statement means to our stylish students at Lubbock High.
Hear somebody say, make a statement. What does that mean to you?
To me, making a statement is trying to share a message of something that you believe in personally.
I think making a statement, you first have to identify like your purpose in it, why you're doing it, and then approach it with confidence, because to make a statement, it has to be bold, it has to be outstanding and unique.
Personality of people around you, it can really affect how a situation goes completely. Making a statement can also be the way you act around people, the way you treat people, and the way that you treat your own work and yourself.
We love to see it. Now we take to the skies, or rather Lincoln, and his overview of what we're soon to see.
Without further ado, take it away, Lincoln.
Thanks, ladies. This week's weather is going to be pretty bland and boring, but that might be a win for us. Current weather for us here today, the sun is shining and we're a cool 64 degrees. But tonight you might want to put on a light jacket because it's going to be cold when the sun goes down, as it will be 60 degrees. Of course, this weekend is the Carol of the Lights at Texas Tech. It will take place on Saturday at 7 p.m. And much like Friday, Saturday and Sunday will be in the low 60s, but it's going to be a lot gloomier with a few clouds, but it's going to be windy on both days. Winds hover around 25 miles per hour, but will gust even higher than that. So if you're going on Saturday night, wear layers, it will be close to freezing with the winds. And in our 7-day forecast, Monday and Tuesday are going to warm up just a little bit in the high 60s with low winds at 12 miles per hour. This will definitely cure my mood with the sun being fully out, and as you see here, we will continue to have a beautiful day temps and edge close to that freezing mark at night. But all in all, it's just what I said before. It's going to be a pretty bland and boring this week in weather. Bland, but nice.
We will all take blands here on the South Plains.
I agree. Once we get past the windy weekend, all looks great.
I mean, I hope we don't blow away.
The one script that we let Mr. Ward write, and he does that.
I know, right? Let's transition to the students' favorite part of the show, where we talk about all the trending topics in the world.
Let's send it over to Sierra Davila at the Tuned In set. Sierra, take it away.
Thank you so much, y'all. Hello and welcome to Tuned In. I'm Sierra Davila, a junior from Lubbock High. Sadly, November has come to an end. Just as Black Friday shopping has begun, it's time for us to move on to the next holiday. Yes, our attention spans are just that short. As we set into the holiday season, the White House has completely turned into a festive wonderland under the creative direction of Lady Jill Biden. Embracing the Christmas spirits, reflections of childhood memories, the halls are full of candles, trees, colorful ornaments, flickering lights, and varieties of amazing decorations. A perfect way to start the holiday season off. In the heart of Kansas City, organizers proudly unveil what they title as the world's largest holiday maze. The glow of approximately 4 million lights, carefully transported by a fleet of 60 semi-trucks. That breathtaking display took almost a month to set up. All visitors are warmly welcomed to this magical wonderland. As you make your way through December, just remember to stay warm and stay cozy. a community holiday tree in Rapid City, South Dakota, adds a distinctive appeal to the festive environment by gracing the cityscape with an interesting tale. Officials tell the public that the tree is strong and secure. Despite the remaining confusion of the unusual lean, adorably called Eileen, this unusual shape of a tree grows to represent perseverance and distinctive features that add a unique charm to the festive season. Last but not least, a loving wish for a Merry Swiftmas from a family and in Illinois to everyone else that resonates with family and love for lights and the stories that characterize this unique time of year. And with that, I hope you're all tuned in with the holiday season, hoping to spread a little more joy and a lot more laughs. Back to the desk with Sarah and Elena.
I think that was a well-weighted tuned in.
Of course, I'm always waiting to see the unique news all around.
It's always so different every week, and that's what makes it so fun.
And speaking of fun, we take a quick break, but don't leave yet. We will still have more to cover when we come right back.
That's right, Diego has all the sports news when we return, so stay around.
Want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be?
A teacher. I want to be a singer because I always sing at home and I love singing.
A police officer so I can save people's lives.
I want to be a police officer so I could go to the academy and then maybe if I pass the academy to become a police officer.
I want to be a pediatrician because they could work with little kids.
Today we were forcing our anchors to think on the spot. Being able to ad-lib is a vital key for our anchors in case anything goes wrong. Recently, we pushed this to the extreme.
All right, anchors, we are going live.
But there's nothing on the teleprompter.
What are we supposed to do? We can't debut a new show without scripts.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to ISD Today.
Now let's toss it to the weather.
Nothing to report on weather.
Toss to sports?
Nothing on sports.
Well, that concludes our show.
Thanks for watching, I think.
They'll get better at it. Sorry, usually I'd have something clever to say, but there's nothing on the script.
I was kind of proud of where my family came from.
I was born into my identity, so I might as well be proud of it.
Just to see us progress and grow as a unit is really good to see.
And I chose to make different choices or support different things that my family has.
I've always been able to go into my own culture as well as others freely.
Celebrate your roots.
Welcome back, and officially, welcome into gameplay. I'm Diego Molinar, a senior from Lubbock High. In sports, they say, hard work pays off. And for this Monterey Plainsman, it was payday. Aaliyah Chavez has been named to the All-American Max Preps High School women's basketball team. Max Preps is the #1 source for everything high school sports. Athletes like Caitlin Clark, a star at Iowa University, has been named to teams like this. Congrats to Aaliyah. And that's not all from her. Dave Campbell has named her a Miss Texas candidate for her amazing performance against Shoemaker, where she had 44 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals. Another great accomplishment to add to her stacked resume. At Monterey High School, we had 4 athletes put pen to paper and secure their college careers. Softball players Riley O'Brien signed to Western Michigan University, Haley Newman and Anais Perez to Odessa College, and Taylor Tezaris to Sul Ross State University. Our own Alana Patrick and Elena Lucero interviewed these outstanding athletes after making this big step.
I originally wanted to stay really close to home and not get that far, maybe just a little bit, but then they reached out to me and I decided to go on a visit with them, and going down there was just amazing. I loved every minute of it, so I decided to commit there.
So we actually grew up together. We've been best friends since 4th grade, so we both went on our visits together. We both just decided that's where we want to go, so it just happened, honestly.
Oh yes, that's my best friend. Yes, I've known her since 3rd grade.
And we've been at elementary school and middle school and high school and college together. So that'll be fun.
I always knew I wanted to play college, and I never really knew where I wanted to go. And then so when they came to me, it was like I really wanted to go there.
Congrats to all of them on living out their dreams. And on over to the gridiron, the Estacado Matadors' amazing playoff run has officially come to an end with a 52-21 loss to Decatur. But we would like to shine our light on their great season. They finished with a 10-3 record under Coach Blaylock and were state ranked on Dave Campbell's Texas High School Football website multiple times this season. We would like to congratulate the Matadors on their great season. As the end of football season is coming to an end, Lowry Field will be hosting its last football game of the 2023 season. It will be a two-way playoff showdown between Holly High School and Stratford High School. Make sure to check that game out, as it will be the last game played there. And did you hear about this? Yoquieto is teaming up with Dave Campbell's Texas Football to honor some of Texas high school football's most important figures, team moms. Well, back in week 10 of the high school football season, Coronado's Jalissa Roy and Monterey's Brenda Arrington won the Yoquieto Team Mom Appreciation Award for week 10. And now both are up for the big Team Mom Appreciation Awards. Voting is unlimited and will go through December 8th. So make sure to go out and vote. And ladies, after talking with y'all yesterday, y'all both love that the moms are getting the recognition they deserve.
You know, I think behind every athlete is a great mom who's there to pack their lunch for them, make sure snacks, bags are packed, and I just think it's awesome that they're recognizing those moms that way.
You know, that's so true, Sarah. I definitely agree. Thanks so much for sports, Diego.
Yeah, you bet.
And who's ready to wrap up the 12th episode of Lubbock ISD Today?
Oh man, is it really about to end?
I know, it really is. But don't tune out just yet. After this short pause, we'll time out with Mr. Ward. Stay tuned.
It's never too early to think about your future. So just focus on it.
I'm Rael Villarreal and I'm in 9th grade.
My name is Malaya and I'm in 10th grade.
My name is Maddox Lozano and I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Justin Hawkins and I'm in 12th grade.
I want to be an actor.
What I mainly want to be is an artist.
The professional basketball player or a district attorney.
With Lubbock ISD TV, our fans can always check out the highlights of all of our shows and sports broadcasts by following our social media. Superfans can even get more access by watching live streams, video on demand, and more on our website and the Lubbock ISD YouTube channel. And for the fanatics who still can't get enough of Lubbock ISD TV, we have uncut footage of Rainin punching buttons on the director's board just for you. Keep up to date with all the things Lubbock ISD TV on all of our platforms.
Wait, how long have you been here?
I'm really excited. We're gonna work on our first LASD Today show. It's gonna be super good. I'm so excited to work with everybody. Everybody's gonna do awesome.
The show starts in 5 minutes. Hurry up! Faster, faster! Come on, go! Turn back and forth. You drop over to the idiot!
You know what? If Deli's gonna yell at us, let's go check out the script he's been working on.
Yeah. Only 5 words?
I can explain. I only had...
Welcome to Lubbock ISD Today!
For our second semester, a lot of students need to get drone certified. But before that, we needed a different way to get our shots. Yeah, getting certified proved to be a little easier.
Welcome back to Lubbock ISD Today. They say always be thankful for the little things. Even the smallest mountains can hide the most breathtaking views. And I know I'm a show late, but I want to say how thankful I am for every one of my students. You see, it's so hard to be a high schooler. They're asked to do a lot, especially in my class. I asked them to give up their time outside of school, to come work games or even work on a project. And the best part is, they normally do it. And it's because of this show. Doing a weekly live 30-minute newscast takes commitment. Not from me, but from our students. They've bought into this, and so far they have done 12 episodes of this show, and in total they've produced between this show and our podcast show 420 minutes of content for our station. And that is something to be proud of. #BigTime. You know, every one of my students makes a difference, and I wanted to time out to thank them for their hard work and for their dedication. Truly, I'm lucky to have each and every one of them on my team. Now it's me, Mr. Ward, as we time out only on Lubbock ISD Today. Send it back to our team at the desk.
Thanks, Mr. Ward. We really appreciate that, and it does take a lot of commitment, but we do it because we love it.
I know that's right. And before we wrap up today's show, let's have one more look at final weather with Lincoln.
Lincoln, I don't know if I really believe that it's actually going to be a normal week. Even yesterday we had hail just crack open out of the sky for a couple minutes and then went away, but is it actually going to be that way here?
Well, all in all, it looks like it's going to be a pretty bland week. And I agree, Sarah. That's weird to say. So, in conclusion, wear a jacket because it's going to be cold in the mornings, but warmer in the afternoons. It's not looking like Christmas just yet, but we're hoping that snow is in the forecast soon.
Everyone would love to see more Christmas weather, but similar to a lot of people, the weather's been taking it easy after Thanksgiving break.
Absolutely. And we want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the 12th edition of Lubbock ISD Today.
Don't forget to follow our social media platforms for more amazing stories.
And we'll see you next time on our show.
Technical Director, myself, Aubrey Noble. Pro-Presenter Operator, James Pennington. Camera Operator and Floor Director, Alana Patrick. Audio Engineer, Jaden Lopez. At the desk, we have Sarah Rose and Elena Lucero. Sports with Diego Molinar. Weather with Lincoln Oglesby. And Tuned In with Sierra Davila. And a very special shout out once more to Miss Roop's first year students for helping us with the show.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
You know, it's no secret that we are extremely lucky to have everything we do here at the Lubbock ISD TV. But we wanted to take a moment and pause to say thank you for watching student-produced television right here at the Lubbock ISD TV.
In such a fast-paced, success-oriented world, we forget the little joys that we prized when we were younger. Memories made as young LISD students that stick with us all the way until we graduate, and memories we associate with hands-on learning. Ms. Paula Stewart stresses the importance of having these experiences with Lubbock ISD.
LISD allowing us to have those field trips, to be able to do that, I think it's awesome. Academics are very, very important, but social interaction, social emotional is top notch for me.
I thought we should all go back to the pumpkin patch and the corn maze to look at learning through the eyes of our younger selves, or in this case, the eyes of Harwell superstar TJ. Make sure you have your earphones in so you can listen to TJ's adventure. All right, do you want to say hi in the camera? Yeah. Hi.
That's the windmill.
No, you see it's made out of water. Can you see the fish flickering? No? Guys, it's the sun. Well, it's a big tree. I see on it. Oh, hi, guys.
Girl. Ven, vamos a buscar a... Thank you.
Yay.
What kind of pumpkin did you get, TJ? Is it in your backpack? Okay.
Nice, guys.
It was stressful for me making sure I had all the cameras in my eye line, so I couldn't imagine what it was like keeping up with 30 kids outside of school. But Miss Paula Stewart describes her work to be completely worth the stress.
Kids do so good, and parent involvement is amazing, and for them to be able to help me keep the kids and counting them and doing all those things, it's really not that stressful.
I like your backpack. Hi, CJ. Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you excited for? Oh, you don't touch the buttons. To pick out a what?
Thank you, CJ, and the class of 2037. I know you'll keep this memory in your back pocket just like I have for all of these years. This is Hannah Gilchrist for Lubbock ISD TV.
You're doing so good.
High five.